All right, so here we are in the pines. And I see things like this around here. Odd manipulated vines. Or so it seems to me. So here's something that I found kind of interesting. And that is a break. If you look, it's got a twist to it to the right. And that, from what I've been told, is conclusive evidence. That is that a booger snapped that off by putting his hand on it and going like this, if you see it. So that's a indicative of a right-handed booger. If it was this way, twisted to the left, it'd be left-handed. Straight over is said to be rather inconclusive. Here is something else. I'm told that boogers anchor. So I don't know if you can actually say this is anchored or not, but it's got all these little sticks coming up and right in this area, coming up and kind of interfering with those branches. So kind of inconclusive, but when you start adding a lot of inconclusive together, now this looks like an X, but it's not. But it is kind of a mess area. It's very interesting. Let me walk around here and see if I can give you a better idea of what I'm talking about as far as mess is concerned. These are all rather large. There's a rather large trunk laying there. It goes up in there. And again, you know, just hard to say. I mean, you look at this big one. You come over here. And yeah, it looks like it fell because it was rotty. And it's fine. But why is that one laying through there? That just seems a little odd to me. You know, squatches are said to be uh, opportunistic, and I believe it. From what I've seen, they are. Now, we're down toward the end of my pines here, and there's a lot of underbrush, and starting to change over to hardwoods. Okay, right over there is the neighbor's hayfield. Here's something else that it's a good example. It's good to talk about as an example. You see this branch here, okay? Butt ends over here. It goes up this branch. It goes up this tree trunk. Kind of hard to see with the light, but it goes right, lays right against that tree trunk. Over on the other side in my hardwoods, 2 years ago, I found something like this. This end was a fork, and it was laying. The whole bough came down and then up, and the fork was pushing back a huge briar patch. We'll get to that one of these days. But then you see crap like this. Again, there's all those sticks are woven in between. Like, look at this right here. The butt is clear out there and it's stuck in the ground. It's got another little one laying on top. It comes over here, comes up and goes under here. I find that rather odd. That would mean it had to fall that way. Well, at an angle like that. And I don't know if I can swallow that or not. And you can see there's other stuff here that's the same way. And you look over here, and the tree right next to it, it's got that. And look here. This didn't even touch in the ground. That one's shoved in pretty good. That one's in there. And they're all tucked right in there. There's a symmetry there that just makes it hard for me to swallow that it's a natural thing. All right, I talked earlier about right hand and left hand brakes. And right here is a straight over brake, okay? So, and you can see that it's broken right there. It's only, 3 feet, 4 feet long, and broken straight over there. So we can surmise that it's a natural brake. All right, so now I'm standing here. I'm in kind of a clearing, right in the center of my pines. Okay, there's a few hardwoods coming up through here. Mostly it's all pines. So right above me, all hardwoods. So what the hell is this? Big pile of pine stuff. Just another thing that I find inconclusive and odd. All right, so here's something. I've got some still pictures of it. That's one side of an arch. There's the other one. Those used to be twined together up in here. And they were made an arch. I do have still pictures of it. If I can find them, I'll throw one in here. So here's an example of a naturally growing vine. At least I think it is. And it goes right up there, kind of straight, weaves around a little bit. Just, there's a feeling, I guess, that goes along, at least for me, because I'm just too close to the situation. But some of this stuff just, it doesn't sit right with me. I'm not saying every stick thing is made by a Squatch at all. But there's certain things that just don't feel right. Now, this is kind of hard to see, but you can see all these sticks are kind of poked right up inside of these broke off ones, which I think that's kind of weird. And then this one, the biggest one, actually, the butt's stuck in the ground. See if I can wear a strap. There it is. It's that. The butt's actually stuck in the ground. It's not even a big one. And there's some more of that stuff over this way. So I just wanted to give you a shot. This is the neighbor's hayfield. You see that roof up there? That's a bunch of big layer barns. Okay, none of this woods is mine. My property line goes kind of, I'm looking at a 45-degree angle off the corner of the field. So this way is mine. My house is right over there, near the side of the woods. Backyard's over there. So this is another strange thing I found that appeared in 2016. It's still there, one of the few. And look at it. I mean, what's it look like to you? It looks like that to me too. And here's another one. This one disappeared after a while. This next one's a child's toy, like you would take to the beach and make, press in the sand. Belongs to my grandson. And why it's over here, your guess is as good as mine. So that's about it. I'd like to leave you with some stills, and that'll finish up this portion of the walk around.